My son does not listen to that regular baby soothing lullabies. Nope. Welcome to the... I once wrote an assignment upon or about the Mozart effect, where they would play soothing classical Mozart music for babies before they were born, fetuses, and when they had developed the hearing, they would play this music for them a few hours a day. And then after they were born, they would play this music as well, and see how it really helped them calm and focus and develop a lot of great development, concentration and stuff. And I believe in that. I also believe that it's kind of a bias that I do believe you could use more other kind of music. I definitely give a lot of credit to classical music, and classical is a huge genre in itself. Like there's some really soul-wrenching classical music, and then there's some very soothing. But what calms down my son is a band named Grave Declaration from Norway. Some really great symphonic black metal, amazing lyrics on top of that, just powerful lyrics, worship, but not the typical vague worship, really heartfelt worship, screaming it out with black metal vocals, and some melodic parts too. Alright, but he loves that music, and whenever we put it on, if he's upset, crying, put on Grave Declaration, and he immediately he starts just smiling and laughing and clapping and shaking his hands and finding a rattle, and then he calms down very quickly, and he usually falls asleep to that. And when he listens to that music, it reminds him of good times. He knows that mommy or daddy are there and giving a hug, and we take care of him, and he's safe. So with a lot of different things, like I'm sure you can think back on times where, like, one song will remind you of something when you hear it, and it's not really, it doesn't depend on the lyrics necessarily, but that song will remind you of either a good time. That means that song is good because it reminds you of a time when you're hanging out with friends and having fun, or going to a concert and it was great and you got to scream in the microphone or something. Or a song can remind you of something bad, and then that song becomes, your association will be bad. One time I was in the back seat of a car and we went into a really bad car wreck, and there was a song playing in the car when we crashed. I didn't really pay attention to it, but a few weeks later I listened to this song on the radio, and I just got chills down my spine. I thought, why do I hate this song so much? And I remember that it was a pretty bad experience last time I heard this song. So I know that metal music has been used for evil things, and so has classical music, so has country music, so has so-called Christian gospel music, has been used for very selfish, evil desires, not godly at all. So my reflections today was just on that music is very cultural, and we are emotional beings. So when we listen to something, we immediately let our emotions take over. Often, a lot of us, and we try to rationalize that this is good, this is bad, this is evil, this is graceful. And last time I was sitting on this porch swing doing the Deacon, the metal Deacon. I was talking about, I think the topic was why so many churches, and that is kind of where I feel that my thoughts right now are leading to again, that Christ prayed one of his very last prayers, that they may all be one. He prayed to God the Father that all the Christians, well, back then, it was before we were called Christians, but all the followers of the truth of Jesus, and people who is giving their life to God, the Christian God of the Bible, that we may all be one. One in the way that we love each other, we support each other. So, oh man, just another little story. So, I remember back with Sanctuary Denmark, before we were Sanctuary Denmark, we had a festival called the Green Light District Festival. The first one was in 2007. And back then, we were all so excited about this. So it was just, if you liked wearing black, even if you didn't like wearing black, but you like hard music, or you like the energy and a good kick drum, you were metal. And I know Ray LeGrand, he had this. He started Nashville metal bands, saying, "We are metal, we are family," and that was how we felt in Denmark back then too. That it didn't matter. Well, we had on the festival we had traditional death metal, black metal, but we also had a lot of metalcore, hardcore, and we called it all metal. We even called goth and punk music for metal. It was amazing. So we were just the metal family, and it didn't matter so much about labels. It just mattered about loving each other and being excited about our faith, about music, about the energy, and about the love. That we were really. It seemed like everybody was focused on honoring each other, putting each other first, encouraging. And we strive to, in Sanctuary Denmark, to keep doing that, and in Sanctuary International, and with these podcasts, and at the forum, sanctuaryinternational.com/community. So please go there and be encouraged, and encourage other people. So, a different kind of lullaby. God bless you.